IRS, how much is it, yo?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money, there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay.
Authorities have uncovered shocking details inside Floyd Mayweather's home, sparking major controversy in the boxing world. Mayweather, known for his unmatched success in the ring and lavish lifestyle, is now entangled in a web of legal and financial troubles. The undefeated champion, who has built a massive empire through his boxing skills and smart business moves, is facing serious scrutiny, sending shockwaves through both the sports and legal communities.
Like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
You know
I've given you $25 million.
Yeah.
Mayweather now faces serious allegations that could damage his legacy and raise concerns about his financial dealings. This lawsuit is just one of several legal battles he has encountered over the years, including past accusations of unpaid debts and financial mismanagement. If the current RICO lawsuit leads to a conviction, he could face hefty fines and a significant blow to his reputation. Adding to the controversy, new allegations of money laundering have surfaced against Mayweather. While details are still emerging, these claims suggest he may have been involved in illegal financial activities, further complicating his legal troubles. Money laundering charges carry severe consequences, including possible criminal prosecution and substantial financial penalties. On top of that, recent reports indicate Mayweather was caught up in a financial dispute in Dubai. Sources claim he was briefly unable to leave the country due to an unpaid debt to a local businessman. The sum involved was reportedly substantial, and his failure to settle it quickly led to tensions that could have resulted in legal action. While Mayweather eventually resolved the matter and was allowed to leave, the situation has raised further concerns about his financial stability and ability to maintain his lavish lifestyle. With these ongoing legal and financial troubles, uncertainty looms over Mayweather, who has been one of boxing's most dominant figures for decades. His influence extends beyond the ring, with his promotions company, the Money Team, playing a key role in shaping modern boxing. However, if these allegations lead to convictions or major financial penalties, his empire could take a serious hit.
Source, Floyd Money Mayweather can't leave Dubai because him and his sidekick, they had stole millions of jury last time they was out in Dubai. So when he tried to leave, it's gonna run through the system, they gonna arrest his ass.
These mounting legal troubles could have a serious impact on Mayweather's business empire and his reputation in the sports world. Many in boxing and beyond are now questioning what the future holds for him. Will he overcome these legal challenges, or will his carefully built empire begin to crumble under the pressure? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: the undefeated champion now faces a battle unlike any he's encountered before. However, that's not the only issue Mayweather is dealing with. Many believe one of his biggest career mistakes was firing Leonard Ellerbe. Since their split, Ellerbe has been revealing shocking details about Mayweather and the inner workings of his promotional company. Their fallout was largely tied to Ellerbe's strong connection with Gervonta Davis, the world champion who later left Mayweather Promotions. Adding to the drama, an ongoing feud between Mayweather and Ellerbe has been exposed, with tensions coming to light through Mayweather's own uncle. The situation has only fueled speculation about internal conflicts within Mayweather's camp, making it clear that his challenges extend far beyond his legal troubles.
Twitter holds a lot of substance, but did you see some of the rumors flying around about Leonard might be leaving Mayweather Promotions?
Man, I don't listen to none of that stuff. I'm doing what I do.
Is there any truth to any of that?
No.
That's a resounding.
Jeff Mayweather, a trainer within the Mayweather Promotions team, has been vocal about internal conflicts, and Leonard Ellerbe is no longer holding back either. In a recent interview, Ellerbe openly confirmed Jeff Mayweather's claims that Floyd pressured him to pick sides. However, the situation runs deeper than what has been publicly revealed. Ellerbe found himself caught in the middle, especially since Mayweather still owed Gervonta Davis $33 million from their time working together. According to Ellerbe, Mayweather refused to pay the amount and played a key role in preventing Davis from taking legal action. Without Ellerbe's involvement, the dispute could have escalated even further. Things took a turn when Davis, fresh off his victory over Frank Martin, planned to file a lawsuit to recover the money. That move reportedly led Mayweather to fire Alurbe, a decision that seemingly confirmed what had been speculated for some time. Now, Mayweather finds himself facing yet another legal battle, as fresh allegations of fraud and theft have emerged against him.
Doing right now, that's what I do every day. Sure. I remember like a couple bucks. You know. And Greg, come with me. I get these. Yeah. I did? Yeah. Don't do it for we make it that stuff.
American boxer Floyd Mayweather and rapper IGA have been named in a lawsuit filed by Miami jeweler Leonard Sullivan, who alleges they failed to pay for several high-end jewelry pieces. The transactions in question date back to late June 2021. Sullivan, the owner of Lenzo & Company, officially filed the lawsuit in Miami federal court on August 23rd, citing violations under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO) Act. The lawsuit includes multiple charges, such as fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, and civil theft. Sullivan claims he sold luxury items, including an Audemars Piguet watch, 2 Richard Mille watches, a Patek Philippe watch, and a rose gold Rolex Presidential Day Date. The deal also involved a diamond ring and a necklace, but Sullivan says he has yet to receive full payment. IGA, whose real name is Michael Ray Stevenson, has also been accused of failing to pay for a Rolex in a separate case reported by the Miami New Times. Meanwhile, Mayweather, 47, and his company, the Money Team, are facing allegations of fraudulent and unethical practices to obtain jewelry from Sullivan. These accusations add to the growing list of legal challenges Mayweather is currently facing.
Online, the Floyd's a billionaire.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. They're claiming he was doing $100 million a fight, and I'm claiming he in his whole
Jeweler
career.
claims that while he received 2 down payments totaling $267,000, Mayweather left Miami without paying the remaining balance, despite multiple attempts to negotiate with Mayweather's team. Leonard Sullivan says he never received the full amount owed. According to a recent report by the Miami New Times, Mayweather's latest legal troubles have come to light. Sullivan has filed a lawsuit against Mayweather and his company, the Money Team, accusing them of violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO) Act. The lawsuit, filed in Miami federal court on August 23rd, also includes charges of fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft. The suit alleges that Mayweather and his team engaged in predatory and fraudulent practices, using Sullivan's reputation and assets to obtain expensive jewelry. Without proper payment, IGA, whose real name is Michael Ray Stevenson, is also named in the lawsuit for allegedly failing to pay for a Rolex. Sullivan claims that in late June 2021, during a series of meetings with Mayweather and his representatives at the Fontainebleau in Miami Beach, he sold the boxer several luxury items, including a yellow gold Audemars Piguet watch, 2 Richard Mille watches, a Patek Philippe watch, a rose gold Rolex Presidential Day Date, a diamond ring, and a diamond necklace. However, he says he only received $267,000 in 2 partial payments before Mayweather left town. Adding to the controversy, Sullivan alleges that Mayweather's team insisted he surrender his phone during the transaction to maintain confidentiality, but he secretly brought another phone to capture footage of the jewelry, payments, and stacks of cash used for the deposits. This revelation comes as former Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe recently spoke out about the financial struggles surrounding Mayweather's exhibition fight with John Gotti III. Ellerbe claimed that Mayweather had overestimated the profits from the event and was relying on the fight as a last-ditch effort to manage his growing debts.
Gotti thing yesterday. So John Gotti, the mob, his grandson,
the brawl.
he was holding. So Floyd is just piecing him up. You know, I mean, even at 46, he's the greatest of all time. And this kid is really an MMA fighter. He's a tough guy. He caught Floyd a couple times, some little shots. So mostly he's just getting boxed up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. But he was holding on quite a bit and wouldn't let go and was trying to like hold and clinch and hit, which is something you can do in MMA. So he's protecting himself from Floyd, but he's not letting go. And so Kenny Bayless gets tired of him not listening and not letting go, and he pushes him off and he says, "That's it. I'm stopping this fight. That's it. You won't listen to me. I am calling this fight. So he goes crazy and gets away from Kenny Bayless and just starts wailing punches at Floyd. Look at Floyd catches
Ellerby
the
pointed
counter.
out that Mayweather could only expect to earn between $20 million and $25 million from the event, still several million short of what he owed. If Mayweather doesn't repay his debts after such a long delay, things could take a turn for the worse. Ellerby's claims have left many baffled, especially since Mayweather continues to flaunt his extravagant lifestyle. However, some fans have accused Ellerby of betrayal, believing he leaked confidential information about Mayweather after leaving Mayweather Promotions. As the former CEO of Mayweather's boxing company, Ellerby had access to insider knowledge about Mayweather's financial situation long before Gervonta Davis or others were aware. Reports suggest that while Mayweather has returned to the U.S., he was previously detained in Dubai under unclear circumstances. Ellerby did not provide specific details, but leaks suggest Mayweather received a massive sum of money at a casino, only to lose it all while gambling. Given that Dubai does not have legal casinos, this likely occurred in a private setting. Adding to the controversy, one of Mayweather's former protégés has accused him of fraudulent dealings in Mexico, further fueling speculation about his financial troubles. Ellerby's claims about Mayweather's instability align with previous statements from Gervonta Davis, who alleged that the boxing legend had been trapped by unpaid debts for years. Ellerby remained silent about Mayweather's affairs for a long time, but recent disclosures indicate that Floyd's financial troubles are catching up with him. According to a former employee, Mayweather's gambling habits led to significant losses, exceeding his budget in hopes of recovering. But when the money ran out, he failed to settle his debts before leaving. While Mayweather appears to be free of trouble on the surface, these lingering issues could escalate if exposed. His return to the ring against John Gotti III seemed like a fresh start, but the financial situation in America continues to worsen. Reports indicate that Mayweather's private jet was guarded by Dubai police to prevent any attempts to leave. Meanwhile, back in the US, sources claim many of his assets are at risk of being seized. In a recent interview, a former employee acknowledged the growing complexity of Mayweather's situation. The primary concern revolves around his accounts and properties, as creditors ramp up efforts to collect payments. While Mayweather is managing the crisis for now, the pressure continues to mount, and he may soon be forced to sell off some of his prized assets to stay afloat.
Exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. She didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the ref do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I stood up to you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself in these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. Come on, you put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filing a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets.
Earlier this year, Dana White shed light on Floyd Mayweather's ongoing financial disputes, revealing that Mayweather had failed to pay Logan Paul for their fight, despite boasting a portfolio valued at over $250 million, which includes multiple luxury mansions. Mayweather's financial moves have raised eyebrows. Known for his lavish lifestyle and strategic investments, Mayweather recently announced his latest venture into diversified real estate. Among his most prized assets are 9 skyscrapers, with the 93-story One Vanderbilt standing as the crown jewel of his collection. However, his latest revelation wasn't about merely selling off properties. Instead, he emphasized a strategic shift in his investment approach. In an Instagram post, Mayweather highlighted that years of relentless hard work had secured generational wealth for his family. He claimed ownership of over 24 mortgage-free homes across the U.S., and expressed his intent to sell certain properties to reinvest in a broader range of real estate, moving beyond residential to various property types. Meanwhile, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, once seen as Mayweather's most promising protégé, has continued to distance himself from his former mentor. Under Mayweather's guidance, Davis rapidly ascended the boxing ranks, securing world titles and earning recognition as one of the sport's brightest young stars. However, tensions grew as Davis became increasingly frustrated with Mayweather's management style. Davis publicly voiced his dissatisfaction, accusing Mayweather of being manipulative and more focused on financial gain than properly nurturing his career. The rift eventually led Davis to sever ties with Mayweather Promotions, choosing to manage his career independently. In light of Mayweather's recent legal troubles and financial allegations, Davis has not held back. Insiders claim that Davis has privately acknowledged knowledge of some of the financial conduct Mayweather is now being accused of, adding another layer to the unfolding controversy.
You know, and the two worlds collided, and we use that as a platform. We're going to go on to become the biggest star in the sport. This one is different because
Allegations of questionable financial practices and possible money laundering have only intensified the ongoing investigations into Mayweather's dealings. While Davis has not presented concrete evidence to substantiate his claims, his comments have added credibility to the scrutiny surrounding Mayweather's financial activities. Davis's decision to speak out against his former mentor is seen as a bold move, given Mayweather's continued influence in the boxing world. However, it also signals Davis's determination to carve out his own path, free from Mayweather's control. His willingness to expose Mayweather's alleged misconduct has resonated with both fans and critics, positioning him as someone unafraid to challenge the system he once operated within. As Mayweather grapples with mounting legal challenges, the accusations from Davis, someone who was once part of his inner circle, could play a key role in further investigations. If these claims are supported by evidence, they could lead to additional legal action and severely damage Mayweather's reputation and business interests. Moreover, Davis's revelations have sparked broader discussions within the boxing community about the ethical treatment of young fighters by powerful figures in the sport. Many are now questioning the mentor-protege dynamic in boxing, particularly when financial control is involved. Ultimately, Davis's decision to distance himself from Mayweather and publicly address these concerns has added another layer of drama to an already complicated situation. As Mayweather's legal troubles unfold, the boxing world will be watching closely to see if these allegations lead to further consequences for him. This move marks a definitive break from his past and a significant step toward forging his own legacy in the sport.